Researchers have the world of information at their fingertips. Millions of articles are online, ready to be found, read, and built upon. But finding what they want to read is only one part of the task that lies ahead. Unless it's open access, you will need permission to view it, and that will depend on whether your institution has subscribed to the content. Getting that confirmation can take you on a disappointing journey of login screens and requests for passwords. As a result, researchers often find themselves wasting time and energy trying to access content, and in their frustration, they choose an illicitly obtained and potentially out-of-date copy of the articles they need. This is where GetFTR comes in. It's been designed to close that gap between discovery and access, making getting the content as easy as discovering it. It has already been chosen by a wide range of publishers and integrators, and the adoption rate is growing fast. Research can start in many different places, following a link in an email or starting with a search on a discovery service. Let's start with a search. Here's a typical user experience.
Using a discovery service through my institution to look for articles on carbon nanotubes from test tube to reactor. Once I have entered my search term and all of the results have come up, I can scan through the list to see which would be most relevant to the research that I am conducting. This article looks spot on. So now I would start to think, do I have access to this? Then I see the GetFTR indicator here, which tells me straight away that my institution entitles me to access. That is very helpful and reassuring and has saved me from having to spend time clicking through each article to see if I have access or not. Clicking through, I'm able to log in via my own institution and view the article. Having a quick scroll through, I can see that I have full access. If I go back to my search results to access a second article, I can scroll through where I can again see the GetFTR indicator. Again, I can see that my institution entitles me to access to this article, and I can easily click through to see the content. Note that I didn't have to log in again during this session and can access content across all participating publishers without having to log in each time.
Looking at the access process, there are really two pathways here: on campus and off campus. If you are on campus, you will have a campus IP associated with your computer. If you are already logged in, you'll get straight into a GetFTR-enabled search and be able to view the article in full text form. If you haven't already logged in, at this point you'll be prompted for a password. If you are off campus working from home, you will have to log in through your institution, but you only have to do that once. You will then have access to the version of record full text article, or an alternative version such as a read-only accepted manuscript. That's all there is to it, a simple, speedy and effective way of accessing the content you need. To date, almost half of all scholarly content is now accessible through GetFTR. More publishers and integrators are joining all the time as the benefits to the scientific community become clear.
Access to subscribed content has always been important, and this has just been amplified over this past year. It's also been something that's been poorly served by existing solutions. So GetFTR, which enables users to access their subscribed content directly from databases, from collaboration tools and other integrators, makes it much easier for users to access their content quickly, easily and legitimately.
Before integrating the GetFTR data feed, Quoris used a combination of manual and automated processes to audit whether the versions of record or accepted manuscripts of an article were publicly accessible on a publisher's website. Using GetFTR complements our own auditing process, as it can rapidly check our records against the publisher's access control system without having to interact with the HTML of multiple publisher sites. While it doesn't fully replace Quoris's own audit process, we are encouraging our members and other publishers to get involved with GetFTR. Ultimately, GetFTR enables Quoris's reporting to be more timely and scalable.